squeaky, squeaky.
Man,
Never had one with
it's like a diet
like
Fudge bar.
negative flavor.
I'm Jones.
And I'm Dave.
What's the best tasting fudge bar?
Let's find out.
Two bald guys eat stuff and talk about it.
So earlier this week, if you missed our video, Dave and I did the Choco Challenge, which is the hottest chocolate in the world with something called a Black Reaper in it. It was pretty spicy.
That was the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. It was worse than my first marriage.
I've never had crack before, but if you had crack and your body elevated levels and adrenaline and everything goes into it.
I still can't breathe out of my nose. We were both kind of trembling. It was some of the worst pain I've ever had.
But today we get to ease that pain, and we're going to go with ice cream. So we got fudge bars this time. We've done best tasting ice cream sandwiches before. Now we're going to the chocolate variety and see if we can determine which is the best tasting out of a blind taste test of 6 different brands.
Awesome.
All right, Dave, so what are you looking for in a fudge bar?
Creaminess, lots of chocolate. I don't like that ice milk flavor. So I guess...
Do you want it super sweet, or do you like it more chocolatey?
I like it
than
more
sweet?
chocolatey.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll probably like a more sweet bar then. We might differ on these.
That one had a good...
This is like the classic fudge bar. Has a really soft interior.
Yeah. I didn't get much at first, but then the chocolate hit you. This is good.
It's not too dark of a chocolate. Just the right amount. I mean, this is a pretty good start.
Classic, that's a good word for it. I like these on hot summer day when you get the chocolate running down your fingers.
I like the texture of this a lot. So where it's kind of like the garlic bread, where it has just the right amount of crispy on the outside, soft on the inside.
The outside is like a shell of ice, and the inside is creamy.
Keep your score to yourself.
Sorry.
I went off to the side. I thought about an 8, but then I went 8.5. Just want to make sure, because this one's a really good start.
Yeah. I liked it, but I didn't want to give it too high because...
You never
I
know.
don't know. We got 5 more to try.
Number 2.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, this one's got chocolate drizzle on the outside. Looks like a basketball hoop. Ooh, really soft.
Wow. Decadent.
That one's more ice cream than the previous one.
Tastes like a really fluffy brownie.
Yeah.
This is good.
The texture's a lot different on this one. You can even see the layers. On the outside, it's a lot more smooth. On the inside, it's more crumbly.
I don't know what they put in this, but it's pretty amazing.
You think it has more chocolate flavor than the one we just had?
A lot.
You do?
Yeah, and I don't know if it's because of the drizzle on the outside or if they crammed it inside.
The texture on this one is really superb. I've been impressed by the first 2.
It reminds me of a soft serve ice cream from like Dairy Queen. I had to go a 9.
Yeah, I'll go 9 on that. There was something that was magical.
It was everything I want in a fudge bar.
Number 3. Back to more classic shape.
It was a big one.
So this one, the texture of it, is definitely more icicle-y on the inside. There's not a lot of crumbly pieces like the first 2 we had. I will say the chocolate flavor is darker.
It's creamy though. Not as sweet.
I'm trying to place after you swallow, it's almost like a Hershey Kiss.
Yeah.
After you swallow, you get kind of that lingering flavor. But the texture on this one is what's different than the first 2 we had. It's not nearly as succulent.
No, it reminds me of a kind of a cross between a popsicle and a fudge bar. Icy and
It's almost crunchy.
it'd be good on a hot day.
7. Yep.
7.
Number 4, the lightest bar that we've had so far.
It's ginormous.
Yeah.
It looks fluffy.
It's almost khaki. Ooh, very soft. Wow.
I think this would melt fast.
Yeah, it already is melting.
The chocolate is just not there. I want something...
It's a different kind of chocolate than the one we've had before. That darker chocolate definitely stood out against this.
This is like a chocolate ice cream.
This is like a swirl. You get vanilla and chocolate together.
It's not bad, definitely, but compared to some of the previous ones.
Now this one is very like pillowy soft, to where you're afraid that you're going to drip some out of your mouth whenever you take a bite of it. So
this one's interesting. I've never had a fudge bar like that.
I'll go with 6 for that one.
I went an 8.
I didn't enjoy that experience too much.
I like the softness of it. I would have given it higher. It had good flavor, but I would have given it higher, like I said, if it would have had more chocolate
Need something else to it.
Yeah.
Now we kind of jump to like a fudge pop category instead of like a bar. Yeah, this is a lengthy bar.
This is what we always had growing up.
Back to the thicker texture, chewy.
Yeah.
It's soft.
It's not icy in the middle. Fairly creamy. Not much sweetness.
Yeah, the sweetness is missing from this one, as is kind of chocolate flavor.
Yeah. That's
like,
kind of important.
Yeah, on a fudge bar, you kind of need some fudge. It's almost like a root beer aftertaste.
It's different. It's coating my mouth. I think it's like the conveyor belt missed the chocolate part of the factory.
To compare it to something, you know those like protein bars that have the texture where it's kind of like a Rice Krispie treat but softer?
Yeah.
That's kind of what this is in a frozen variety.
It's really throwing me off.
Throw them down.
Throw them down. Had enough of you.
Yeah, I'm going to drop down to a 4.
Yeah,
that was worse than the previous one.
I went with a 6 just because I like ice cream.
All right, number 6.
There's the chocolate.
Wow. What's it aftertaste?
I wish it was
Is that
bigger.
Like peanut butter?
It does taste like chocolate peanut butter. It's deep chocolate. I just wish they were more substantial.
Yeah.
Because this is good.
That's almost like a fudge brownie.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of the texture of a Three Musketeer bar.
Right. Pretty sweet.
It is.
Probably got the most sugar content out of anything that we've had
It
today.
has lots of depth. And the chocolate. That one's a stumper. That one,
Okay.
8.5.
Go 7. There's a slight aftertaste with that one that kind of puts me off, where the other ones didn't have that. So after trying 6 different varieties in a blind taste test, we have a winner, and it was Skinny Cow. Now the difference with this one was the chocolate drizzle across the edge, but also there's a flavor of the fudge bar itself. It had a really deep chocolate flavor to it, and the texture was awesome too.
You're doing good. Just keep talking.
And what was number 2?
Number 2, Blue Ribbon Fudge Bars from Blue Bunny.
And that was the one where we immediately on number 1 we're like,
Yeah.
this is classic fudge bar.
It was had deep, rich chocolate flavor, creamy texture, just a classic, standard fudge bar, I guess.
So if you're looking to reminisce about the good old days of fudge bars, I think Blue Ribbon's a great choice. Skinny Cow is kind of the new player to the game, to where a little more decadent. If you want to treat yourself to something, this is the one to have.
And any of their ice cream treats are really good. I urge you to give them a try. Don't be put off by the name, because they put out some good stuff.
Yep, Skinny Cow does it again, up number 1.
2 bald guys eat stuff and talk about it.